Have you noticed how sometimes after a while that you got an area organized in your RV, you come to realize that it is just not working anymore? Hi there, I'm Leanne, and this is Making My Abode on the Road. So I'm going to show you some problem areas that I have had for a little while in the RV and how I fixed them. Plus, I picked up a few things for organizing the RV at Daiso. And I have one hack that I know you'll love. Just clarifying the one hack so that the hack police don't come for me in the comments. This area is difficult for me to keep organized because number one, it wasn't organized very well in the first place. Number two, Cami doesn't really know where stuff goes in here. And number three, Jeff on travel days tends to just kind of toss stuff in there that's been left out. Okay, this one I'm very proud of. This is the Homeschool cabinet. You saw how terrible it was. It was a mess. I'm so happy with it now. It is so nice and organized. It's going to be so much better. So up here is pretty much all the stuff that I need for teaching Cami. So that section is mine, and then down here is Cami's section. She has a little pencil box. We got some paper in here. These are all her notebooks and stuff that she can just grab, and she knows what to work on. She can just grab it and do it. It's nothing that I need to really help her with. And then a little pencil holder there, and this little thing for her glasses. These are her blue light glasses because she does do some online schooling, and then I just put her sunglasses there. But then she has her headphones for her Switch, which she also uses for some online school. And then this is just her drawing stuff. She loves to draw, so she's got some folder and notebook and some pens here. And then this little thing I got from Daiso, this is super cute. This just holds all her flashcards that she practices every day. And then some math tools, a constitution. But it has this little divider that you can remove too. So if you just wanted the big cup, but I kind of like the divider. So, and I thought about securing it too with some either alien tape or museum putty, just so that it doesn't slide around. But this is pretty much just going to stay just like that, so it should be fine. But I like it so much better. It looks so good. Now we just have to get new curriculum for this year. And then in this basket, I just have it hanging on a over the cabinet hook, and it has all of her colored pencils in it. If something's not working for you, don't hesitate to just change it, because it just makes RV life so much easier when you can put things away easily, get them out easily. You don't have to rifle through a bunch of stuff to get it. It just makes it so much easier. And for travel days too. These shelves underneath the kitchen peninsula ideally would be great for shoes, but for us that's just not practical. So I put a curtain up to try to hide the ugly, but it falls in the dog bowls all the time. So I found some new bins that complement each other to reorganize this space. By the way, this is not so I can just cram a bunch more stuff in there. This is so that I can sort of spread it out and not have everything just so compact, so that I can find it easier and then put it away easier. And for other people too, when Jeff needs to get down there into the tool bag or whatever, he can just pull it in and out and not have to move a bunch of stuff first. This area is so much better. I am so happy with this. You'll have to excuse some of the smudges on they're brand new, but Jeff got into there after he was working on some car stuff. So now I have to clean them off, but it is so much better down here. First of all, down here in this basket, I just have a tool bag. And then right here, this is just our vent covers. We took them out of the ceiling because it gives us a lot more of the cool air from the air conditioning. So this one here holds my tablecloth, and then this one has my daughter's bike lights that go on her wheels, and then my bike charger, and then just a couple other bike related items. This is kind of random. I've got a couple chargers in there that are just easy to grab. One of them is for my soap dispenser in the kitchen. And then in this basket, I keep my little magnets that I put on the stairs and my suction hooks. and flashlights. For these, we want to be able to grab them quickly and put them up or use them if we need them. That's why I have that in an open basket. In this one, I just have random kind of like repair stuff, screws and just, you know, WD-40, different things like that. I have my outdoor lights, and then we have a couple cable repair kits in here for the slides. I swear, once one breaks, they just all start breaking. So we keep a couple extra just in case, so that we're not left, you know, without one or trying to scramble and find one somewhere. I just ordered a couple on Amazon. So, and then I have some extra washers for our water hose, because, you know, it never fails. You always lose them, and then it's leaking all over the place. And just a light for our license plate. It's just an extra, and I didn't know where to put it, and I labeled it because next thing you know, we're buying another one because I don't know where it's at. So I think it looks so much better. Now I feel like I've matched it, and you know, it just looks neater, and I don't mind seeing it. So I got rid of the curtain. Plus it's all labeled and everyone knows where everything is. I found these at Dollar Tree. It's a 2-pack for $1.25. It's on a swivel, and the plastic is really strong, not cheapy at all. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh my gosh. That is going to be so much better for the swimsuits instead of just hanging them over the top of this, because it's going to be so much better. That is so much better. This thing would work excellent in the closet too. Like, I have this one that I got from Daiso for my purse, and I can put my backpack on there too. So I really like this big one, and it does the same thing. It has the same swivel action, but this could also be really good for this. And you could put belts on it. Oh my gosh, you could put anything you want on here. Purses, if you have more than one purse. There. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? I love that. $1.25 for 2 of them. That's a great deal. They're really good quality too. The plastic is not cheap plastic. It couldn't be, or I wouldn't be able to do that. It'd bust. Okay, here's the one and only hack in this video. This is a drawer organizer, usually for socks and underwear. It was $1.25. It's kind of like a thick, strong felt material. This is excellent quality for $1.25, I'll tell you that much. So these are all my glasses and cups. I like to use glass, and I like to use stainless steel. I know a lot of you might be like, well, why don't you just use stainless steel for everything if you like stainless steel? But the thing is, there are some things that just taste weird when you drink it out of stainless steel. So I have some glass, and I'm set in my ways. I don't care if it breaks. This is from Dollar Tree. So, you know, it's just your preference. But if you're like me and you use glass, you're going to want to do this. Here's the before. I put coffee filters between the glass mugs and stacked them. Sometimes on travel days, the stainless steel cups would fall over onto the glass. I also have some liner that I'm going to put in the cabinet. I like this liner a lot better than this stuff. I used to really love this stuff, but after a while, it kind of gets where it starts moving, and then it's useless. It has 2 sides, and you want to make sure you put the smooth side down. I am very excited to show you guys this one. The glasses are all protected. It's so perfect. I love it. If you want to use glass and you don't want anything breaking on travel day, you have to do this. And you don't have to get this exact same one. I got this one because I just thought it looked like it was better quality. One thing I did have to do, I had to modify a couple of them, which I really just cut it so that I could fit this big glass. It wouldn't fit in the smaller one like this one right here. So I just cut 4 of them. So there's 4 spots. I have 4 of those glasses. And then, but like these cups, these glasses, they fit perfectly in there. These, if you have some that are glass, I actually just have them kind of sitting in that little nook in the back. So that I could just utilize all the holes for just the glass. And then I took a couple command hooks and hung up our lids for our coffee cups. That way they're just kind of out of the way. I hate stacking them on here because sometimes we don't use the lids, pretty much just for travel. It's so much better though. I love it, and they're all protected. I almost forgot to mention that when you take the glasses out, it does kind of want to go back, fold back up on you. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use some Velcro and stick it to the wall inside there. I think that'll work just fine. I've broken 2 wine glasses not using something like this. So I got my one and only little wine glass that's tucked right back in there and perfectly protected. This is just a total mess. This is just all my camera stuff, drone. I just need to reorganize that. So I got a couple different bins from Daiso, and I think these are gonna work perfect in there. They should fit really well. And I got this one that's kind of deeper, and then the more shallow one just to stack on top. And then of course I'll label those. So hopefully I can get that in order and be able to find things better. It's just a dang mess. I hate that. And now for the after. Oh, it is so much better down here. So back there I have a bunch of camera equipment, just extra little attachments and stuff to be able to attach my camera to different things. And then back here I have the drone. Back here, this is just a carrying case and some more accessories for an action camera. And then just some notebooks, a mouse pad, a light, a tripod, my laptop sleeves just in case we go somewhere. Like sometime if there's tornado weather going to be happening, we leave and we just go get a motel. So that's why I keep those around. And then just a box for my microphone, and I also put my external hard drive in there. And then in this one, selfie sticks. When I was doing the label, I did 2 E's because you can't see in this type of like manual label maker, and so it's selfie stick, but whatever, I don't care. I don't feel like changing it. I know what I'm talking about, so there we go. And then I have a solar charger in there and like an extra cord and just random stuff. So it is so much better. I feel like I can easily just grab the stuff that I need, and nice and organized. Remember these outdoor light hooks? I decided to use them inside for my Ninja Thirsty and electric kettle cords. They were just not cooperating and kind of all over the place. By the way, the silicone is not dirty, it's just aged yellow. These work great for appliance cords because they're stronger and bigger than the command cord hooks. I still use the cord keeper to wind up the cord for travel day, but for the counter, this is going to be much neater. They just pop right in and out and hold everything in place. This little tray was also a Daiso find, by the way. It keeps everything in place and it looks neat. And on travel day, I just moved the whole basket to the recliner. I found this little adhesive drawer at Daiso, and I wanted it so that I could spread out some of the stuff that's in my top utensil drawer. I'm thinking it will go best here because over here the cabinet has a lip and it'll prevent the drawer from opening. The quality of this thing is really good, by the way. The adhesive is quite large, so it should hold up really well. I was planning on putting it up here, but then I changed my mind and I thought it may have been a mistake. So I put it right here and I'm like, oh, I can't get to the stuff, but I actually can get in there because it goes down like a little bit. So what I have in here is just my couple small wooden utensils that I use for the air fryer. Anything I can find similar on Amazon, I will link it below. So that way, if you don't have a Daiso in your area, you can get this stuff if you want it. And it's nice. It's just a nice little hidden drawer. You know, maybe you have some stuff you want to hide under the cabinet. I don't know. Hanging the matchbox up with Velcro wasn't working, so I grabbed this little magnetic box from Daiso. It works perfect. It travels well and makes accessing the matches very convenient. I cut off the strike strip from the box and attached it inside the medicine cabinet with a command strip. Just make sure that you run the match underwater before putting it into the trash. You don't want a trash fire. By the way, the matches in the bathroom are for after number 2, and it's the best thing ever. So here is the problem. I have my chargers plugged in here, but they always fall down here and they get on the floor. And of course, dirt could get in there and I could step on them and just mess them up. So I got these. I found these at Daiso. Hopefully they'll do the trick for me.
Gotcha.
I guess it kind of looks ridiculous, but at least it's not on the floor. We'll see how this works. I'll let you guys know how that does for us. I picked up these bowls for the salmon sushi bowls that we're gonna make at Daiso, and these cute little wooden spoons. These are nice because they're very lightweight. You can't break them, so they're perfect for RVLIFE. And they look nice. Nice and big, very lightweight. We got these because our regular bowls are just too small for the sushi bowls because we like to pile lots of stuff in them. So what we usually do is I just cut up some cucumber, red pepper, a little bit of green onion, the green parts, and then we put usually smoked salmon, but I made some spicy tuna, and then cream cheese, and then some nori paper, seaweed, and sesame seeds. And then for the sauce, actually, usually we either just do soy sauce or lately we've been putting a little bit of this umami sauce on. This is a YouTuber, Kimono Mom, and right now they're traveling the United States in an RV. So that's how I found out about her, because her channel was recommended to me on YouTube. So we do a little of that and then a little bit of soy sauce. So I'll show you what it looks like once I put it all together. A little bit of green onion. And then I just kind of do like little dollops like this. If it was the smoked salmon, I would just have it broke up in pieces and put it on here. And the spicy tuna is just a little bit of mayonnaise and like a spicy Korean, I think it's gochugaru sauce. It's very, very good. Okay, and then a little of the umami. This stuff is concentrated, so literally just like a drizzle like that. It kind of has a sweet taste. It's actually really, really good. And then some sesame seeds. And then a little soy sauce. Oh, avocado we usually put on here too, but I didn't have any. So a little bit of cream cheese. I just do like little dollops like that. Just kind of spread out just like the Tuna. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Smells like sushi. I think I call them salmon bowls. They're actually sushi bowls, but sometimes we call them salmon bowls because we use salmon. But and then just the seaweed paper, like what's usually wrapped around sushi. I have it cut up, and then you just sprinkle a little bit on top. And then I also actually like to put some chili oil. This is homemade. I don't know the recipe because I put it together based on kind of like a mixture of a bunch that I saw online, and then I forgot to save them, so now I have to try to figure out how I made it, which is a bummer. So I reorganized my tea area up here. This is all tea. What was happening is on travel day, I just had this one bin here, and then I had the teas kind of stacked on top, and they would fall out on travel day. It was a whole thing. The first thing I have here, I just took the 2 baskets and condensed them to just have my boxes of tea here. And I can only fit 3 in there and 3 in this one. And so that just makes it better for grocery shopping too. So if I look and I notice I'm out of one, then I know I can get one, because sometimes I just look down the tea aisle and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting, and then I'll get that, you know. But then I end up with too many teas. So I check there to see if I can even fit any tea before I make my grocery list. These 2 have tea bags, and then this one has my loose tea in jars. It's gone. They were selling these ball wooden lids at the Dollar Tree. I guess some of the Dollar Trees have them, which is crazy, because $1.25 for these, I think I paid like $6 for them. This is a new one from Daiso to hold my husband's trimmer. It's a magnetic cup. Isn't that amazing? It hasn't fallen off during travel at all. I wasn't sure because I can kind of, you know, and I thought maybe it would fall. The magnet is pretty strong. I mean, see, but it wiggles, you know. I try to test stuff like that, but maybe I'm just a little aggressive. But it has not fallen off. This is the magnetic plate that came with the under cabinet lights. They gave me an extra one, and so I just stuck it on there. But you can actually buy these plates either at Daiso or on Amazon to make any surface magnetic. Speaking of those under cabinet lights, I'm sure you remember that I put one up here because it's so dark in there for the laundry. Well, it disappeared. It obviously fell off during a travel day, but I'm telling you, it disappeared. My husband has pulled this out, looked behind there. I looked in all the, I don't know what happened to it. I know it fell off obviously during travel day because this is in the back of the camper, in the bedroom, and there's a lot of bounce back here on when we travel. So you might just want to take those down during travel day just to make sure you don't lose them. Since it is magnetic, it could be stuck somewhere on this washing machine. But we're just gonna have to try to look a little better, I guess. I don't know. I looked under the bed. I can't figure out what the heck happened to that thing. So anyway, that's that. But I wanted to come in here and show you this cute little basket. This was from Daiso also, and it's just a little dirty laundry basket for all of my cleaning rags and like mop heads and stuff. It folds up and you can kind of snap it in place, and then you just hang it on a command hook. I love that thing. I needed some special little spot to put that laundry, you know what I mean, for cleaning rags and stuff, because I don't like to put those in the regular laundry just because it's just kind of gross, you know. But it's tiny, but I mean, that's all you need for cleaning rags, you know. Oh, by the way, I've been using the Earth Breeze and I am loving this. It is so nice to just not have that big old bulky plastic container and keeps putting it in the trash. And anyway, I really love these. I'm very happy. Oh, they have those on sale for Prime Day too, by the way. But by the time this video gets up, Prime Day might be over. So just in case you didn't know, Daiso is the Japanese dollar store or a Japanese home goods store. I love that store. They have so many organization things that are perfect for RV life. I made an entire video on just Daiso organization for your RV, and I know you'll love it, so you can watch that right here. Or you can watch this playlist right here of my 30-day Ride for Charity series. I'm vlogging my e-bike rides every day for the next 30 days to help raise money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.